And good afternoon, race fans. Welcome to the home of the Brickyard, as we are here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Chick-fil-A 200 version 1, the part of the Chick-fil-A race weekend here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana. This track has so much history in it, and it's going to add one more page into that history book here today with the running of the first Chase Race number 2 event of the Oreo Truck Series. We got a few drivers here that are actually in the chase for the championship that'll start off here in this division, including John Dillon and Adam Chambers, who come in 3rd and 4th in the standings. Chambers actually our pole sitter for this event. Also, Timmy Pacioli, Lisa Shears, Jacob Lawler, and Jordan Hester, all championship contenders, come in this division. We'll be keeping our eyes on them during the course of the night, or not the night of the day, with 16 laps of racing. Not a lot of time, but this is a fairly big racetrack, so it may take them some time to get 16 laps down before we declare a winner here today. Adam Chambers with the best spot as he comes in 4th in the standings and has the pole for this race. He'll start alongside of Amy Nathan. Then it'll be Jacob Cook and James Qualls making up row 2. Let's get these cars fired up, have them roll off and complete 2 pace laps. And while they do that, we will show you the starting lineup for today's race. Take a look here as you see where the different championship drivers are going to start. Looks like the furthest back is going to be Jordan Hester, starting off from position number 39. Alright, we've received the 1 to go before we get the green flag to put them underway here in the Chick-fil-A 200. And so this Going Green is brought to you by EAMZ 100's YouTube channel. EAMZ 100's channel is dedicated to bringing you action from the WOSCT Oakley Cup Series, the WOSCT Valvoline Cup Series, and the NRSL Qualcomm Cup Series. Check his channel out today. Simply go up to the top of the screen where it says search and type in EAMZ 100. You'll be sure and find his channel that way. Well, Adam Chambers, I believe this is actually his 3rd chase for the Oreo Truck Series Championship, but he's come up short every year. I think this actually is his best start to a chase. The last time I can remember, Chambers actually, when he gets into the chase, he then does not do well. He falls off and sinks down around 10th, 11th, 12th in the standings, but not here in this chase in this season, as he currently is sitting 4th in the standings and with a good opportunity here to be out front all day long, maybe pick up a victory and get some valuable points towards the championship. John Dillon, Timmy Pacioli, Lisa Shears, Jacob Lawler, they're starting mid-pack, and Jordan Hester going to have to try and work his way all the way through the field from 39th place. 16 laps he's got to do that. Green flag is out here at Indianapolis, as Matt Nathan got a pretty good start on that green flag, but Chambers will move to the inside. Wait a minute, I think I heard a spin in the back. Is the caution out? Yes, it is. Caution's out already. Chambers going to take the lead, though. Jacob Cook there into 2nd. Christian James waiting to get the 3rd position. He'll do so. He's got Jack Richards all over the back bumper. Him. Wow, that wreck must have happened from about maybe the 20th position on back. There's nobody back there. Look at that. Oh, there goes Devin Wilson getting turned. Who did he get turned by? Is that Brian Young? I think it was. Whoa, Matt Nathan. Nathan gets turned. And he's saving it, he's saving it, he's saving it, he's not saving it. Oh, T.O. Bay, oh, good grief. Holy mackerel. Seth Cole's in it. Matt Nathan's in it. John Dillon got through. Oh, my goodness, how did he do that? Ryan Cooper, last week's winner, is involved. Natalie Scott is involved. Caution's out. Man, there's a lot to cover here as the caution's waiting. Oh, no, there was Jordan Hester. Jordan Hester, as Chambers leads him down to the caution flag. But Jordan Hester and championship contenders involved. John Stewart is involved. Logan Wilson, Wolfgang Mason, Ryan Cooper. Somebody give my mouth a speeding ticket. Timmy Pacioli, I think he may have gotten through it, did another championship contender there. Pichu Lennon got a piece of it, though. Oh, Jacob Lawler, possibly some damage to him. Brandon Bain might have gotten involved. We know Ryan Acosta was around. Trent Dunham looks okay. Oh, Dougie Shears, heavy damage to the front of the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Dylan Poteet, I think, got through. We saw Devin Wilson get turned. Lisa Shears looks okay. Seth Cole's got a little bit of front-end damage. And there's the car that takes the biggest hit. That may have just eliminated Jordan Hester from chase competition. Or that's not Jordan Hester, actually. That's Cody Poe. I forgot he's actually filling in the rest of the season for Jordan Hester because Jordan Hester had a leg injury. But Cody Poe, he's involved. Wolfgang Mason, Natalie Scott, and T.O. Bain along with Matt Nathan. They're on pit road. There's Cooper, Pichu London, Logan Wilson, and I believe I saw John Stewart smoking. But Adam Chambers leads us under the caution flag. Let's go back and see what happened. Well, every single week, Logan Ryan continues to make new enemies, and I think the next one on his list here is going to be Wolfgang Mason. Watch as they took the green flag. Mason gets hooked in the left rear, sent down into that double inside retaining wall that's so well known here at Indianapolis, sends Logan Ryan back up the racetrack. There's going to be nowhere to go for Logan Wilson in the 5. Jacob Lawler did get squeezed into the wall, so that's a championship contender there that got involved in that. Oh, Brandon Bain, Jonathan Morris, nowhere they could go. Pat Scioli ran into the back of Brandon Bain. We'll have to find out how bad the damage is on that car. There you see Jordan Hester. He's trying to maneuver his way down through the inside. As you see Dylan Poteet spins. Oh, Ray Wilson's in the back of him. Ryan Cooper into that as well. But how does Jordan Hester get involved? There's Hester. Or not Jordan Hester. I keep saying Jordan Hester. That's Cody Poe now, filling in the 2. Everybody was able to pretty much sort that out. Dougie Shears left with quite a bit of extensive damage to his car. But I'm going to wager a guess that Hester comes back up the race, or Cody Poe comes back up the racetrack here. Oh no, someone spun up here. That was John Stewart. John Stewart spins further up. And I think Hester's just, Cody Poe, I'm never going to get that right. I think Cody Poe's just going to end up, oh man. He just couldn't avoid the Sprint Chevrolet, and Hester's day is done there. But now, move up to Devin Wilson. I don't know if that wreck has already occurred or not at this point. Nope, not yet. We'll look at it here after this happens. Oh yeah, Devin Wilson and Brian Young, they just don't give each other that much room. They're actually leaning on each other down this long straightaway here. And I don't know who's going to make the initial contact. It's almost like they just squeezed each other up there and they just ran out of racing room. Now John Dillon, a championship contender, is right behind this in the 14. As you see, Devin's car is going to snap around to the other side. Cole Fralick's going to miss him, and I think that was all there was for Devin Wilson. Then, if that's not enough, we move up here. James Qualls is into the Matt Nathan machine. Nathan had it saved at one point right here. He had it saved, but then Qualls is still into him, and finally that car snaps loose. Look at Sean Henley just get to the inside there and miss. Barney Ward as well, but T.O. Bain, Jennifer Miller got a little piece of that there in the 29. Natalie Scott, Barney Ward did get a piece of it there. Look at Ryan Acosta, he'll try and get through. He gets a piece of Bain. So does Seth Cole. Lewis Gordon, how did he get through that mess? And then here comes some more drivers into the mix. And I can't believe John Dillon was able to work his way through this along with Brian Young. Absolutely incredible. Matt Nathan's on his roof sliding. There's Barney Ward's machine. Natalie Scott, T.O. Bain, James Qualls, last week's winner Ryan Acosta. And oh man, Matt Nathan actually flipped and barrel rolled when he hit the grass. There he is on the rumble strips, and that car I think actually ends up on its roof. So a wild ride for our outside pole sitter. Don't know how bad the damage is to Jennifer Miller. I saw her go up and slap the wall, but Adam Chambers is our leader under caution. Let's go back to green. Well, they put a fill-in driver into the number 2 truck, hoping that maybe he'd be able to get better finishes here in the chase. It's not happened. Cody Poe, I believe the 2 team from Kevin Harvick Incorporated is now mathematically eliminated from battling for the championship. And so that's just a tough break right there for them. Other drivers out of the race include Dougie Shears. His bad season continues. Pichu London out, as well as Logan Wilson, Natalie Scott, Matt Nathan, T.O. Bain, and John Stewart. So here's the way they'll line up for the restart. It's going to be Adam Chambers, the leader. Jacob Cook second. Jack Richards up to third. Fourth is Christian James, and fifth is Sean Henley. Sixth is Lewis Gordon. Seventh is Brian Young. Eighth, John Dillon. Jennifer Miller. Apparently the damage not too bad. She's continuing on in ninth, and Cole Fralick will be 10th. 11th will be Jason Marshall. Jonathan Morris is in 12th. Lisa Shears is another championship contender. She's up in 13th, so right now I'm counting 3 championship contenders inside the top 13. with Bill Raymond 14th and Jake Berg 15th. Xavier Livingston will be 16th, Randy Carpenter 17th, Jake Cole 18th, Devin Wilson 19th, and Poteet will restart in 20th. James Qualls in 21st, 22nd, Trent Dunham 23rd, Barney Ward 24th, Brandon Bain, Evan Gattuso will be 25th, 26th is Pacioli, so he's quite a ways back here for this restart. Ryan Cooper will be 27th, Seth Cole 28th, 29th, Ray Wilson 30th will be Ryan Acosta, last week's winner. Logan Ryan 31st, Jacob Lawler way back here in 32nd, and Wolfgang Mason will restart in the 33rd position. Pace truck peels off. We'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Adam Chambers going to lead them down. And you know something? I was just looking through the books here. There is one contender up to the front of the field who could be the first winner of a race in all three series here today. That's Jack Richards. He just picked up his first Snickers Cup Series victory last week at Riki Raceway. He has a Mobile Cup Series victory this season, and he going to the inside of the Jacob Cook machine for second. If he won today, he would become the first driver to win a race in all three series in Season 3. And so that's a goal for him to try and match here today, as he has taken the second position. Now into third comes Christian James. Fourth, Sean Henley. Henley looking for his second Truck Series victory of the season. As Chambers, he's got a rear deck lid full of Jack Richards. Richards peels to the inside, side by side for the lead, and Richards will go to the front. Sean Henley, though, all over the back bumper. Whoa, awfully close off that corner. Here comes John Dillon, trying to become a three-time winner in the Truck Series this season, as Richards will lead off of turn 4. Look at how Chambers is just fading from view. He's now back to third, battling for that spot with Lewis Gordon, as Richards will lead a lap in the 6th car. Jack Richards looking for his first Truck Series victory of Season 3. Closest he has something like that. Whoa! They squeeze into the wall. Brian Young's car snaps around, and Adam Chambers was in that. Cole Frelick's in it. Jake Cole, Christian James, Jason Marshall, Trent Dunham. Lisa Shears is upside down. Devin Wilson and Jacob Lawler involved as well. Oh no, oh my goodness, Barney Ward, Ryan Acosta, and Timmy Pacioli. I don't think there was a championship contender that wasn't caught up in that, with the exception of maybe John Dillon. There's Frelick's machine. Chambers doesn't look the worse for wear. There is some damage to the left side of that car, though. But there's Jacob Lawler, more damage to the 08. Seth Cole, Logan Ryan. Oh, Brian Young's day is done. There's Ryan Acosta, last week's winner, Jake Cole, and Henley is going to lead them down to the caution flag. But where is he? I saw Lisa Shears upside down. I saw Timmy Pacioli in trouble. There's Lisa Shears, and just a few stalls behind is Timmy Pacioli. Championship contenders involved in this. I would say 4 of the championship contenders that were still in this thing involved. The only one that wasn't was John Dillon. Oh, Seth Cole's got more damages. He's coming down pit road. Cole Frelick, Logan Ryan, they're coming down pit road. Lots of cars involved here after it looked like Brian Young squeezed Adam Chambers up into the wall. Speaking of Young, that engine has given up the ghost. He's now coming down pretty much just with the momentum the car has left in it as he's coming down pit road there. Brian Young's day is done. Let's see what happened, as that involved 4 of our championship contenders right there in one fell swoop. Watch right here off this turn. Brian Young just takes the turn too hard. Clips Christian James and squeezes Adam Chambers up into the wall. Oh, John Dillon got a piece of that. So all of our championship contenders were involved in this one way or another. See Lisa Shears and Jake Berg get together further back there. Look further back here. Randy Carpenter gets shoved into it. Devin Wilson gets into it. Xavier Livingston into the back of Carpenter. Jake Cole further up. He's going to hit Cole Frelick right there. And Brian Young. Look at Lisa Shears upside down. Chambers is in it. Dunham plows straight into it. James Qualls up on the upper side of your screen. Devin Wilson there as well. Where's Pacioli? Because we know he got a piece of it. Oh, there's Logan Ryan and Jacob Lawler. They come in. Nowhere to go. And here comes Pacioli. Oh, directly straight into the back of Logan Ryan. Seth Cole nowhere to go. Ryan Acosta had the whole right front of his car ripped off. Lawler nails the back of championship contender Lisa Shears. So every single championship contender in this division has damage one way or another. And 5 of the 6 in Division 1 were involved in this wreck one way or another. The 2 extensive damaged cars were Timmy Pacioli and Lisa Shears. Let's go back to green, try and sort this all out, as there was a huge wreck that I would say involved just about 20 race cars here on lap 7. We'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. It'll be on lap 12 of 16, giving us a total of 5 laps remaining in this event. If you're just joining us, you've missed out on a lot. We've just had a huge wreck on lap 7, which is the caution we're working under right now. And drivers retired from that race, that wreck, include the cars of Evan Gattuso, Randy Carpenter, championship contender Jacob Lawler. He's out. He'll finish 27th. Xavier Livingston's out. Brian Young, Jake Cole, Logan Ryan all retired. Timmy Pacioli, another championship contender, out in 32nd place. And also out of that race as a result of that is Seth Cole. Lisa Shears and John Dillon, they've made repairs to return to the racetrack, but they're starting near the back of this field. Let's try and give you a full field rundown as we're getting ready for what could be our final restart of the day. Sean Henley out in front looking for his second Truck Series victory of the season. Lewis Gordon is second. Jack Richards third. Jacob Cook fourth and fifth. Bill Raymond. Jennifer Miller is sixth. Ray Wilson without a hood is seventh. Jonathan Morris is 8th, Dylan Poteet 9th, Brandon Bain is 10th, 11th is Ryan Cooper, Jason Marshall is 12th, 13th is Christian James, 14th Trent Dunham. There's our first championship contender, Adam Chambers. He'll restart in 15th. Then it's James Quall 16th, Jake Berg 17th, 18th will be Devin Wilson. The rest of the top 20, Barney Ward and Wolfgang Mason. John Dillon, another championship contender who's continuing on. He'll restart 21st. Cole Freilich 22nd, 23rd, Ryan Acosta. And Lisa Shears, the final car on the racetrack, another championship contender, will restart in 24th. So it's Chambers, Dillon, and Lisa Shears to battle it out and see who's going to finish the best out of those three, as Sean Henley gets a huge restart over Lewis Gordon and Jack Richards. He just ran away with it right there, and he's got a huge good deal of distance between himself and second place. I think they just wrecked again. No, they didn't. I heard some scraping, though. Don't know who it was that was doing the scraping, but let's see if Chambers is up to speed. Back here in the 15th position, he's not really catching up to anybody. Although it does look like he's up to speed. He's going by the slower car now of Trent Dunham. Dunham's got extensive damage to his car. Wow, look at him backed up back here. This is dangerous. But Sean Henley right now is being battled for the lead as he loses it. Whoa, Jacob Cook nearly got turned by Bill Raymond. What a save by Cook. Wow, he nearly had that thing sideways, and he saved it, but Lewis Gordon leads. Oh, Bill Raymond tried again, and still cannot turn the 03. Another dramatic save by the 03 of Jacob Cook. Oh, and there goes Poteet into the fence. The caution will come out. Oh, Ray Wilson is into it. Poteet sliding, slamming into the outside retaining wall. Now this might be the battle for the win as Lewis Gordon continues to lead. Who's the new second place car? It's Bill Raymond. Does he have enough time to run down Lewis Gordon down the long back straightaway? This may be a race for the win. Raymond getting a run though. Here he comes. He peeks to the inside. Will he be able to? Yes, here he comes. Sean Henley's going to follow him. Henley looks 3 wide. Henley's going down way to the bottom. Can he make the move? He slides Bill Raymond up the racetrack. Henley down to the inside looking for his second win of the season. Here he comes off turn 4. It's Raymond. Henley side by side down to the stripe. Does Henley have enough? No, Raymond gets the run on the high side and Bill Raymond wins at Indianapolis. Wow. Henley nearly pulled that off, but he couldn't get the run off the low side. And Bill Raymond's going to pick up the win here in the Oreo Truck Series. Unbelievable. What a finish. This race is going to end under caution. The drivers involved in that wreck were that car there, Ray Wilson and Dylan Poteet. Don't know if anybody else really was involved. Let's quickly take a second here and see where our championship contenders are going to finish the race. Chambers will be in 12th. Lisa Shears is going to finish the race in 24th. I think she fell a lap down or something. Yeah, she fell 2 laps down to the leaders, as she had to make a pit stop there when the green came out. And what about John Dillon? He'll finish 19th, so not terrible runs for Chambers and Dillon, who both come in 3rd and 4th in the standings, but unbelievable. What a finish. Bill Raymond's going to do it. Henley comes up just short, as he's going to finish 2nd, Lewis Gordon 3rd. They're under the caution flag. Bill Raymond's won this race under caution. Let's see what gave it to him, as we are going to take a look at a replay of our final caution of the day. We'll take a look here and see how Dylan Poteet got involved here. It may have been Jack Richards. As Richards goes to the inside there. Or does Dylan Poteet get into Jonathan Morris, and does that send him down the racetrack? Yeah, Poteet got into Morris, and then that sent him down into Richards. Richards, there's nothing that Richards could do. Oh, Jennifer Miller scraped the wall. But Richards, he was just an innocent bystander, and he couldn't get off the 15. 15 slides back up. Christian James! Wow! Man, that was close, but Ray Wilson not so lucky. He nails Poteet. Poteet's buddy Ryan Cooper just barely missed that. Close call there, but Poteet goes for a slide, hits the wall. 1, 2, 3 times. Car does a 180 after hitting the safer barrier, turns around, fires it up, and continues on, but that caution gave the win to Bill Raymond. Well, it hasn't exactly been the best of seasons for Bill Raymond in the Oreo Truck Series, but this'll be putting a smile on his face as he is going to take the checkers here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He wins the Chick-fil-A 200 version 1. Congratulations to Bill Raymond. How about Jennifer Miller? She's going to finish in 4th place. That car was smacking the wall twice, and still's going to come away with a top 5 finish. Lewis Gordon there in 3rd. Sean Henley's going to get the runner-up spot. So close to picking up that victory, and Bill Raymond's going to get it done and win today's race. Well, this certainly was a point shakeup as far as the chase is concerned for Division 1. Will it be the same for Division 2? Because our points leader, Matthew Rodriguez, is in Division 2. The leader in the chase standings. Second in the chase standings, Anthony McCurry, is in Division 2. And if Indianapolis is played out this much into the chase with Division 1, you gotta bet it's going to be gunning for those championship drivers in Division 2. Who's going to win that event? We don't know, but we do know that Bill Raymond is going to victory lane here today in Division 1. Thanks for watching. Here comes the official finishing results as we continue on the Chick-fil-A race weekend here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You've been watching the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. If you were in this division, be sure and check back at the end of Division 2 to see where you are in points.
I am the one who lost control.